they say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place. True indeed. Yes, I got record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, fight Q-tip. I need shot. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just weed. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed.
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Washington Commanders. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
You heard the moment, the left control, wherever came I told you, let the journey begin.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Escapes the pocket. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. That play good for 17 and a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Crosses the 35, room for more. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders take a 6-0 lead right away. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Return coming here from the 12. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Ashton Genty. Let's say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Rolling left side, Bowers has it. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. And off to Genty. He He won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this. Fourth down, Smith. That's caught. This is Kirk. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on fourth down and pick up the first. Giving this to Genty. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he goes down a little short of the 40.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Shotgun snap to Smith. Into the hands of Dell. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Vegas first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Genty from the gun. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Another give here to Genty. He's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Raiders finish off their opening drive. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 36-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He finds the rookie from Virginia Tech. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's complete to Zach Ertz. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go, start.
First down carry for Pacheco. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 34. Forced out to his right. Firing one deep for the end zone. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders break the tie here in the first. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. 8 yards on that run, and now it's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Running left is Mixon. He stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Shotgun give here to Jency. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Sacramento lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They go play action. Here's Smith. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they wait for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First carry now for Austin Eckler. He still has room inside the 30. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's good for Washington. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this.
Ready up.
Commander's ball as we get back for the second, and they're thinking points.
18 card.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Working quickly here.
At the 16-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, Daniels. On the move, headed right. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Warriors 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Daniels throwing on 3rd.
As a quarterback, every decision he makes have consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
On 1st down, Genty. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for Raiders first.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains. That is one disheartening look on that defense.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
This is Genty on 2nd. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Christian Kirk, the intended receiver. 4th down, coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. They're going for this. He's got to his running back. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
We'll give left side to Genty. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense to the line for second down. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Buying some time right. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Throwing on third, Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
70.
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Tag. Trap goal 80. Steady.
From the 38. Chased out to his right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jermaine Pratt picks it. Well, they've still got the lead, Brock, but they've been able to find any separation, and now a couple of drives in a row have ended with interceptions.
Might not have cost them the lead quite yet, Kate, but you just know this offensively. Like, you just continue to make mistakes, errors, turnovers. You give your opponent life. That's not the place you want to be.
Smith in the pistol. Flushed out of the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not at the standard they set for themselves.
Give up the guts. It's Genty. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. That one's out and cut on the ball is out. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Coming left is Genty. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Back to Genty. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. This is Gentile. He pushed for it, but they held strong. Gets it up to the marker, but about a yard away, it looks like. Fourth down. Give him 4 yards as we have hit our 2-minute warning. Field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this.
Here we go, here we go.
It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's in. Touchdown. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He finds Eckler out of the backfield. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. 18, 5 in.
Throwing now, Daniels. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Daniels. This is hauled in by Samuel. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
On 1st down, here's Eckler. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Just That's a tremendous run to get yourself down into the red zone. And look at that running back. He is waving off the breather. No substitute now. He's done the heavy lifting, and he wants a reward.
Ready? 70 Lions.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game. All 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
A 24-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is up and good. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. And off to Genty. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Straight ahead with Genty. Across midfield at the 45. And he's finally brought down at the 33. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. From the gun, Smith. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, it's Smith. And he's got it, it's in close. He has the touchdown. The Raiders take the lead just before halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now the 2nd time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a 2nd home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And he's out of bounds. But what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The best offenses in the league, and I don't really care what level it is, Kate. They stretch you vertically, and they'll stretch you horizontally. You show them that same look and just push the ball vertical, they'll catch on to it. But you start to mix and match and run these guys across the field, you become dangerous.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch. And you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
After the sack, another pass on second down. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be third and long. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Giving this to Genty. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss. This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Hits him on the out route. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And the Commanders make the recovery.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down. Genty from the gun. And they find them after just a yard, and it's third down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third and long for him here. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 46.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Get it. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Steady.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Come on, come on. 7 Pirates, 60 Eagles, 60.
From the 48. Throwing the out route complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready, go.
Now the shotgun gives to Eckler. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd down.
Hawk 70,
At
Hawk
the
70.
36-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes the pocket. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Defense, relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready.
Daniels now. He throws a bullet to the center, and that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays could follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders push their lead to 3. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. Rolling out to his left. Left side into the hands of Dell. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job finding that out. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Got a man, it's Mayer. And he's tackled for a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Shotgun snap to Smith. Will find in his back. Nixon. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Running for Nixon out of the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up Look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
All right, here we go. Second down. Now it's Genty. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
They are now set for 1st and 10. Another give here to Genty. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal coming up.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take a 3rd quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Come on. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. Takes out a run stop, and he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Here we go. Stretch the Eagles. Go.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he officially gets them into the red zone before going out at the 20. Make it an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
On the move, headed right. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And they had a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. play is going to be a give to Genty. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be second down for him.
Brings up second down.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this third quarter. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Smith to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've got first down from the 31. On the ground with Genty. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
This is Genty on second. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. It's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Now you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Oh, quick throw here, left side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Coming left is Genty. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
First down, and they go right back to it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right, they love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Running left is Mixon. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
They give left side to Genty. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They kick the running back in motion. Back to throw it. Hits his running back. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that third down in particular. We need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Kicked well, and this is good! And in the fourth quarter, that's going to tie the game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. To throw, Daniels. Chased out to his right. It connects down the sideline. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Commanders will have a first.
For Washington. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
18, 18, 18, right here.
Throwing now, Daniels. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Nearly an interception on that play, and that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders pushing to get within range for a game winner. First down, ball at the 36.
Go, League, go!
Running up the middle, Pacheco. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
18.
Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Commanders will have a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First down carry for Pacheco. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. As they'll they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
15-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
Back to throw. He rolls to his right. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders have taken the lead late. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. Trying to break a return. Oh no, he lost the football! And they steal it back on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up second down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready? Kennedy Lions.
It's Pacheco again. And into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Right back to Pacheco. He gets the first down for the Commanders. And that should get them this victory as well. So score this as a win for the Commanders. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start.
Twisting my words and bringing it to pass, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never gotten phone if I knew I would get so attached. I promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Two distant strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve. Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been